What's good, guys? Today we're going to be solving daily temperatures. Let's go ahead and read the question. All right, so we got daily temperatures, which is we're given an array of integers called temperatures, and while temperatures at that certain index represents the daily temperature on that specific day. Okay, return an array result where the result I is the number of days after the ith day before a warmer temperature appears on a future day. If there's no day in the future where a warmer temperature will appear for the ith day, then set result I to 0 instead. Okay, let's go ahead and run through an example of this. Okay, let's go see. We see that temperature is 30, 38, 30. So we see that currently, let's say we're on index 0, which is 30. We got to see when the next day, or how many days away are we from to get the next highest temperature. So we see that in index 1, which is 1 away from index 0, we see that it's 38, and 38 is bigger than 30. With that, we could go ahead and put in the output that there's only one day which is further away that has higher temperature. We could see in 38, right next to index 1 is index 2, which is 30, which is less than 38. Therefore, we go ahead and skip this. We see 36. 36 is less than 38. 35 is as well as less than 38. But we see 40 is up inside this index right here. And we can see that it's let's see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We see that 40 is in index 5, and we see that 38 is in index 1. So from that, we go ahead and do the math and do 5 because 40 is in index 5, minus 1 because 38 is in index 1, and 5 minus 1, we get 4. And from that, we could go ahead and insert 4 into our output array. Now that we understand that, let's go get into the solution and code it up. Okay, so first, I think we should use a stack because we're keeping a track of the days which are smaller than the other. So we should have the number. See, we should have a stack. We should uh, make use of a stack. We can use stack to track the biggest number. I think a way we could use this or do this is I would say is have the stack hold the largest number on the right. Oh, damn. So we could put 30 in there. As soon as we see a number which is larger, we could go ahead and pop the current number. 4. Okay, so we add 30, we add 36. We see that 36 is larger than 30. Okay. I see what we could do. Let's go ahead and declare our stack. And the stack is actually just a list. So let's go ahead and just call it stack like that. And we could run for every single element inside this array. Let's go ahead and write that. So for index in range, the length of temperatures. We could go ahead and check out, I'm gonna just say for temperature. Actually, no, for range. No, for index. Okay, now we could say we go ahead and add that stack. Okay, let's see. Um Okay, if there's nothing in the stack, let's go ahead and just add it. We don't have to do any comparisons. So let's go ahead and do that. So stack dot append nums. Not actually using nums, we're using temperatures. So let's go ahead and append temperatures at this index. Otherwise, let's say if there is something in the stack, we could go ahead and compare it. We could say if stack. Otherwise, we know that there is something in the stack. Let's say if else. We could do stack at this position, at position -1, which is the most recently used number in the stack. Okay. Let's go ahead and visualize this question actually. So first we'll have the stack, which is equal to a bunch of elements. We want it to be, okay, let's go ahead and get this. Actually, no, this is our input. Okay, it's going to be temperatures. So we could see 30 if it's not stacked, so we don't have anything in the stack. Let's go ahead and add 30. And now that we have 30, if the first element in the stack at position 0 was less than, is less than the thing that we were trying to add. So why would it be temperature at this index? We go ahead and just pop from the stack. That's where the subtraction comes in. We could say we could pop from the stack and we could do the subtraction, which is, let's go ahead and do the subtraction first, actually. We could do, we could do index minus, stack could actually have two things in it. It should have, ooh, the index that you're at. Okay. The stack would actually hold two things. It could be a nested stack, actually. It would have 30 and we're at position 0. Mm. Downstairs? Which one? Yeah, it was a drawer downstairs under the TV. Ugh, okay, so stack would have two positions in it. Let's go ahead and subtract that. Let's go do stack at 0 or at 0, yeah. How are we so sure that stack is at 0? Yeah, we always check that position. 0. Yeah, okay. And then we say 1. That's actually the index. Hmm. Okay, we'll make an if statement right here. Then we could just do the arithmetic, which is stack at this 0 and using this position. And we subtract this from it. We go ahead and subtract our temperature. We subtract our index. Uh, and we go ahead and append this. This should be an integer. And then we just go ahead and just run that. Okay, let's go run through our algorithm. Let's see if we're missing anything. I feel like we are. Okay, so we add 30 and 0, and then we compare this with 38, and we see that 38 is greater. So we go ahead and pop it now. We pop 30. Then we go ahead and add it. Okay. With that, we now append our new answer, which is 38, which is at position 1. Okay, now we go ahead and compare with 30. We never went through the other case. Let's see. Let's say else. Let's go ahead and just append it. Okay, let's go ahead and append it. So now we have 30 that, and we have the next one would be, it would be, oop, and let's go ahead and just move this like this. Okay, 1, close bracket, and go give it a comma. Let's go ahead and write another one, and this would be 30 in position 2. And after that, you could see there's 36. Hmm. That's why we want to put the negative one actually. See, 36 is greater than 30. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this should actually work. Let's go ahead and just return answer. Let's go ahead and say answer is this. We have the position at 0. Mm. We just go initialize answer with 0 times the length of 3. Okay, answer at this index. Okay, I said answer at this index right here. Yeah. I think this should work. Mm, yeah, let's go ahead and run it. Okay. We could go ahead and take this out. So stack append index temperature. Mm. Stack at this position is less than list an integer. This is a list. Temperatures at this index. So stack -1, that should be an integer, and temperatures index should also be an integer. Which one is stack? Stack, Stack -1. Mm. Stack number 1 is the last number on the stack. Hmm. Int is not callable. Stack -1, -1. Answer at this index equal to. Int is not subscribable. Hmm. Stack -1. So the last element in the stack, and that's the actual. Well, stack will hold that. Hmm. So stack actually 0. Hmm. Hmm. Know what's wrong with this one? Let's go ahead and look it up. True. Temperature at this index, so that's the actual value, comma index. We gotta put this between commas, bro. Okay. Stack pop. Let's go ahead and test this out. Okay. One structural mistake. Okay, when we reach 32, While condition. Let's see. This shit getting laggy. Hmm. Well, there is a stack. 30, 40. So 30 will pop 40. 40 and 41. Day two would be 40, 32. Hmm. Mm. Stack append. This is the problem. Push current. Processing 50. Correct behavior. We pop 35, pop 40, then push 50. Pop 35, we pop 40, then push 50. Why don't we pop 30 as well? Pop 35, push 50 immediately. That top is 50. If I just take out this else. Hmm, okay. See, what did I learn from this problem actually? Is it mostly syntax errors? I do gotta work on my syntax more. Safety check. I do want to solve this question again because I feel like I didn't really learn anything. I feel like I should have been able to get this question. Let's go ahead and check it out though. See what the solution was. Was it similar to mine? Dynamic programming was the solution. Stack. By temperature, then index. I did have something similar to that. And I did do the length thing. I did answer was that. Oh, you use enumerate. I gotta start using enumerate more. Yeah, I think I actually have about the same solution. Yeah, I think doing the while stack. hmm Doing that safety check would have been nice. Enumerate is good too. That's how you said for index. I did that little nested for index. Yeah, okay. Well, that's my solution for the stack question. Go ahead, check out the other questions we have to do. Still got to do car fleet, and we're done with stacks. All right, thank you guys for watching. See you later.